Hello there, Internet, and welcome back to some Remnant. Yes. Remnant, you say, Demajen? You haven't played this in ages. I haven't played it for the channel for ages, that is true. But I have played it recently. Got glowing fragments? Yes. Yes, I do. Right, it looks like we're getting 2 new armor sets. Do I have enough gold for this? I do. Let's buy those. Obviously, I don't have the base armor yet. So there's nothing I can do about that. Raider helmet stuff. So, yeah. We're back in Remnant. I've got a simulacrum there. I should probably do something with that at some point. But the DLC, Subject 2923, has just come out. I haven't even checked how we access it, if I'm honest. But I'm assuming it's through world settings. Campaign. No. Don't want survival mode. Right. Is there a... Probably should have checked this, really, shouldn't I? How does one start the DLC?
So that labyrinth does exist. My grandfather ranted about a moving tower in the city. A door to more doors.
Yes.
Said. I honestly never thought it was real. Maybe he is still out there.
Yes, he is, because we've been and done all of that. See, I thought it was going to be an additional thing on the menu screen. Now, I've got all my saves backed up, so this is not an issue. If we... There we go. Subject 2923. The storm may be over, but the threat of the root remains. Travel toward Prime and find a way to sever their grasp on Earth. For good. I'm going to play on normal. It's kind of annoying that it overwrites the base campaign. I think it would have been better if it were on a separate slot.
They say hope is what makes us human. Things will be better tomorrow, we say. Over and over. Until we die.
Indeed.
A year ago, I walked the worlds and killed the Dreamer. The human that the Root were using to invade Earth.
A year has
When I
passed.
left that damn tower, I thought the war was finally over. But the Root are still here. And Ford thinks we'll find
This
the
is a
answer in
very
old
dark
books,
Siders
the
intro.
ones they never heard from. So I'm heading toward Prime, where it all started. Hoping to find the Root's last connection to our world. I'm sure things will be better after that.
Yeah, right.
I think we're getting close.
So this is one of the new biomes. This is the overworld Earth.
Word Prime should be just ahead.
That is a nice moustache, dude.
I don't know how anybody ever lived out here. Root could sneak up and you'd never know. Oh, it's creepy if you ask me. Give me concrete walls and rusted towers any day.
I like it. It's quiet, peaceful.
An ambush. Can't trust anything out here. Look, I'm grateful to serve the ward and all, but I just couldn't live like that for long. How do you do it?
Someone has to stop the roots.
Well, that's right heroic of you. Hell, a year ago I didn't think they could be stopped.
You were wrong.
Whatever the reason, I'm glad you came to us when you did. You know, I got a good feeling about
You
this
are
mission.
clearly dead. Or will be dead. Right, so I'm playing on normal. I'm massively overpowered for normal. But I want to experience the story first of all. The challenge can come later. I want to see what they've done, what they've added. Oh, this is very atmospheric. A lot of the trees, I think, or many of the trees, are reused from either Corsus or the kind of theme part of Earth.
Holy! Will not be a two-headed rat. It looks just like the one in Ward 13, but smaller.
You've never been in...
According to Ford, Ward Prime should be just up in those mountains. Shouldn't be hard to find. I think it would be a good idea to check in with the
Yes,
commander.
go
Let
home.
the ward know we're okay and that we found a stone out here. Okay. I've never used one of these before, so... Hey, this isn't gonna do anything weird to me.
That's what it actually looks like, because of course we never get to see it. Because when we're teamed up with people, we all teleport out at the same time. I suspect we should probably use this checkpoint. Goldcrest Hills. Ford thinks we'll find the answer in the old wards, the ones they never heard from. So I'm heading to Ward Prime, where it all started. Hoping to find the route's last connection to our world. Yeah, I'm getting a bit of a Vermintide feel for this, actually. It's super atmospheric, though. The lighting has been put to good use. Right, we're currently wearing the Labyrinth stuff, but they've taken off. Apparently, I haven't upgraded this to plus 20. That's fine. So yes, I've got no mods installed. I don't have the world analyzer going. All of that kind of stuff will come after my very first playthrough. Just to see what's going on. See what it's like. What the enemies are. And all of that kind of jazz. There's no rushing. There's a lot of...
Here they come.
As I said, it's not like I've played a lot recently, but I did actually play the other day after the pre-patch. I see you over there. I don't know, you know, what's good, what's bad, what's meta, what's not. I don't really care. Never really cared. I've always been of the use what looks cool and what feels good. That's barbed wire. Generally not good at climbing over that. You're dead. Lots of things could be hiding in this grass, which is nice. It being kind of misty and foggy and twilighty is quite good as well, because it means that some of the textures in the distance can afford to be a little bit lower resolution so that we can have these bigger, more visually interesting areas up close. I'm assuming this as an area is going to be exactly the kind of tile-based makeup as other parts of the game. You know, they're not going to try to reinvent the wheel, I wouldn't have thought. Because they're still going to want it to be reasonably modular, I would guess. Surprisingly few enemies around, however. See a trait book over there. What the?
Crap!
Ow. Okay. I seem to recall they've changed how the buffing and debuffing works. Isn't there a stack system or something now? I don't really know how it works. Also, I'm actually contemplating... Let's put the twisted set on. Oh, they've changed this. At full health, gain a regrowth stack every 3 seconds, which increases total outgoing melee and weapon mod damage. Stacks 10 times. So do you only need to wear one piece then? For the regen effects? I guess so. Well, that's good, actually, because it means you can mix and match a little bit more. I saw another guy over there somewhere, but I'm going to grab this trait book. Sorry, a tome of knowledge. I assume there are new traits as well. Oh, that's a cannon boy. Something over there has been attacked. Nope, that's the wrong button. Something's shooting me from the windows. Clever girl. Yeah, lots of interesting hidey hole spaces in here. Can we go upstairs? We can. Gotta make sure that we explore reasonably thoroughly, because one assumes there are going to be new purples to find. Also, if I can get a reasonable kind of feel for how the areas are put together. Quite a few ammo boxes. I hear you. I don't see you, but I hear you. Oh, no, I do see you. I did. Out of the way, chair. The whispering. Right. So I'm assuming, yeah, we're heading around there. Undoubtedly there's going to be some form of dungeon. Or perhaps a boss fight. Creepy farms. Ooh, this is an interesting tile piece. Good ambience as well, actually, in the background. The creaking of the trees moving. Yeah, the scenery pieces look cool. Now, obviously, I could just rush through this. Because, you know, I've got it on normal difficulty. I can pretty much blaze most enemies down in a handful of shots. But you don't learn anything if you do that. And then when you put it on hard, it's like, how do things work? Just gotta soak up that atmosphere. Yeah, soak up the atmosphere. Enjoy what has been made. Because if you don't, there are going to be those people that will blitz through the new campaign in a couple of hours and they'll say, oh, that's not worth the money, blah, 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 blah. Forgetting, of course, that Remnant is a game that is designed to be replayed. You know, it's not a game that is supposed to be play it once and it's done. Oh, you dodgy gits. Take that! Must remember as well, because it has been a while since I played, you know, properly. Must remember that you can run out of ammunition and stuff. Whoa! Oh shit. Oh hi! I was going to say, you seem to have an issue with doors. Haha. Giant towers. Yeah, I really like this map, but it does very much remind me... There's an upstairs in this building. It reminds me of one of the farm level in Vermintide 2. Which is a good reminder, because I really like that level. You know, but in that, weren't we starting off in, you know, a beautiful golden cornfield? Whereas this one... not quite so much. Okay, nothing hidden around there. I was gonna say, that looks a little bit like an enemy. So these guys are using shotguns. The root enemies in the kind of slums of Earth did not use shotguns. That was terrible shooting. Nope. You dead? Easy prey. As I said, there's 0 point commenting on the difficulty because I am well overpowered for this area. I was wondering actually if they would have balanced it out a bit. But of course it does scale. That all you've got? Right, just check this little nub over here. Any shiny purples? No. Do we have any... I mean, there will be new traits. Oh. I've got a load of trait points. 640. I see a crystal. Oh, there's a purple. What's she gonna be? Alchemist's Jewel. That's a ring. Increases armor effectiveness by 50%, but also increases armor encumbrance by 25%. Ain't no such thing as too much armor. Who cares if they hit you when they can't hurt you? So that can be used to make yourself tankier in a set that you like, but at the expense of maneuverability. Now, unless they've changed the formula, and they might have done, there's only one kind of purple in an area. One trait book, one purple, one invisible wall. Checkpoints! Let's use it, get our stuff back. And most importantly, see what it's called. Brookhaven. The Barn Siege. Thought I heard somebody. Oh, these are the Ratmen thing. Now, it should be noted that apart from the announcements, I've not watched any of the live streams. I don't know anything about what to expect. That was terrible shooting. Nope. That's not crouch, that's crouch. Kind of feel bad actually for having swapped off my hunting rifle. Right. Rats and gas masks. Oh, hello. Oh, I haven't reloaded my gun, have I? Why? Because I'm an idiot. I've taken off my mod power generation. Oh, they just blew out the scenery. But yeah, they're not doing a whole lot of damage. Damn it, why do we keep pressing that? Oh, shite! And... Ow! Kicky boys! Okay, they've got knives to throw. This is, I was going to say, that's going on for a little while.
Whoa. It's over.
That'll probably be quite fun. And new item, Hangman's Momento. Increases weak spot damage by an additional 20%. That's not what that says, is it, Dema? Increases weak spot damage for an additional 50% for 10 seconds after killing an enemy. Uh-huh. Interesting. Isn't there any armor that does mod power generation anymore? That's mod duration. Mod power is generated slowly over time. Just one piece of that. In that case, actually, we'll put the labyrinth legs on. And we'll wear the coat. Because I like the coats. Well, that was a cooler event. And what did that do? Weak spot damage. Little pond. Aha! Right, that gets us back out to the initial part of the area. So far, so formula. So on brand, you might say. I'm sure some people would prefer the formula to be shaken up a bit. I'm not one of those people because I'm quite happy. I feel like that might be one of my swarm that's got stuck there. Right. So over here... Here. You're all dead. I saw you. Ooh, ah, ooh. Okay, they've got good shots. I love the little kind of cowboy twang in the music. Suck it. Wow, wow. Oh, hi. Yeah, good luck dealing with my swarm, mate.
Whoa,
It's over.
it's over.
Just quickly hoover up any loot. Yeah, I believe a few people were a little bit vocal about the changes to the auto loot thing that the Labyrinth Armour originally did. Where, you know, it hoovered up scrap and iron and stuff. I can kind of see why. You know, taking something from a set piece that everybody was used to and putting it on something in the new DLC, so you have to buy the new DLC if you want to get that bonus. Yeah, that's... I can't say that's great business practice, if I'm honest. I think that's a little bit poor form. Where are you going? Down. Down is where you're going. Looking out for events and stuff as I go as well. Obviously, we've had a siege event. They're always entertaining. But looking for, you know, books and other devices that are readable with puzzles and stuff. I've been reasonably unlucky, actually, in my playthroughs of this game when it comes to that kind of stuff. Many of you may remember the Red Doe Bells puzzle that I made a video of ages ago. I've still never actually seen for myself that book that I talked about with the solution to that puzzle in. Now, admittedly, I haven't played as much as some people have, but you'd have thought in the, I don't know, 30 plus times I've been to Geisha that I'd have seen it at least once. But nope. Noisy bugger. Saw somebody on the forums today, the Steam forums, that is, moaning about the controls, saying the game is a terrible console port, etc, 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 because of how the aiming works. Now, I cannot say for certain that there is an issue or that there is no longer an issue. I know there used to be a bit of a problem when it came to actually aiming with the mouse. Because I've seen streamers play the game that were having issues with it. I personally have never had an issue. And it does make me wonder what it is that causes stuff like that. But yeah, they were saying that if you press right click and then press left click too fast, it launches into the melee. And that has never been the case for me. But to say it's a bad console port just because of the control scheme, when, as far as I'm aware, on a controller it does exactly the same thing. Interesting. Is this our... Yeah, this looks like a listening post, doesn't it? This is our destination. Can't climb ladders. That's not how this works. Ooh. An abandoned structure in the middle of rural England. Is it England? Why have I said it's England? I haven't got a clue where this actually is. It can't possibly be England. We don't have that kind of stuff over here. Rural America. Well, it looks like it's time for potentially our first boss fights. Or another event. Either way, there should be a checkpoint. It could be a dungeon as well. Oh. It's a tunnel. Something tells me... Now, oh, it's Ward Prime. Something tells me there might be a root presence here. Warning! Automatic opening door. Stand back. Access. OPSEC Defense Industrial Security Clearance Office. Level 6 required. I am reasonably certain I do not have level 6 clearance. Security level 1, main bay B1, medical bay B2, lab B3. I wonder how this mirrors the Ward 13. Obviously, a lot of the assets are going to be the same. You know, as the bit that we've as the bits that we've been to. Let's utilize this handy checkpoint. This is it. The first ward where it all began. Ford seems sure the answers we seek lie within. Not sure what we're looking for, but I'm sure I'll know once I find it. Or it finds me. That's going to do it for this first episode of Subject 2923, which I'm hoping I'm getting right, because that's the number that rings true in my head. Check back next time, and we'll see what exciting newness and freshness and possible, probable reuse stuff that is here as well. What's this 10 stacks thing I've got in the corner? Don't know. Until next time, cheerio. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.